Hello guys, in our last video I explained about what is model context protocol, how to create the model context protocol in local server, and using semantic kernel application we connected this server and get our data. So in this video I'm going to focus on how to implement model context protocol client using Microsoft Extension SDK. So let's move to our Microsoft Extension SDK sample. Here I have created a new project called MCP client. So here I added our chat option and I created the local Llama client. So here I connected my local model Llama 3.2 and written this chat client interface, and here we are calling the function. So in this application I'm going to add MCP client code concept to connect local MCP server. How to do that? So the same code base, standard IO client transport object is needed. After that we have to use MCP client factory to create the communication part, and here we are calling the list of tools so that the server return the available tools, and here we just print the tool name and tool description. So this code completely we need, so I just copy this code and move to our sample here. So far here there is no changes. So in the client application, if developed in C#, until this is same, whether you are using the Microsoft semantic kernel or Microsoft Extension SDK, until this step it won't change. So here the step is going to change. In semantic kernel application, what we did here, we converted the tool into the semantic kernel function. The same way we have to do for the Microsoft Extension SDK also. So if you go to this chart option here, chart option dot tool equal to new of AI tool. So we have to convert this MCP client tool into AI tool function. Before writing the conversion, first we'll see the MCP client tool base class. If you go to the tools, and if you see MCP client, so the base class is a AI function, and again if you go to the base class of AI function, so the AI function is a AI tool. So the chart option support AI tool. So the same MCP client tool also derived from the AI tool class only. So we no need to write extra code to convert MCP client tool to AI tool. So we can just directly pass MCP client tool to these chart options. So here what I'm going to do, so I just cut copy, here I paste the code, and here we'll add it. So chart option dot tools dot add. So we just add the tool, that's it. So super simple to create MCP client using Microsoft Extension SDK. So that's it. So this chart option I passed to this get a response function. So the user prompt and chat option is passed. So we quickly run this application and see how it is work. So I just start the application, and the application started. Hello MCP server. So the three tool available: get weather async, get book category, get all books. This tool function from the MCP server that I already explained in the last video. So we go to the solution explorer. So the local MCP server tool. Here you can see the book tool. Two function: get all books and get books by category. And same for another class, external weather tool, one function, get weather async. So these three function available, and this function added to the chart option. This chapter option we pass to the get async, get response async. So now just send the command get weather in Chennai. So here we get the weather information. The current weather is Chennai, and some weather information is available. And we send the second prompt, list out all the programming books. My prompt is list out all the programming books. So here we get the all the programming books. So clean code, code complete, introduction by algorithm. So these are we define in the books tool. JSON we define it here. So these are the books information just printed here. So this is a simple example how to connect MCP client using Microsoft Extension SDK.